Today's video is going to be about triggers. Triggers for smart plans. You know you want to use it, and I'm going to show you how. So let's go. It's your favorite tech trainer, Bren Brewer, and today we're going to be adding triggers to smart plan. Now, what is a trigger? In the command world, a trigger is used on a contact to start a smart plan automatically, or as some of us like to say, automagically. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to create some tags that we can use as triggers on smart plans. And then if you take that even further, you can add these tags to your contacts via the mobile app and automatically start communicating with people you're meeting out in the wild. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, agent.kw.com. I'm on desktop today, not mobile. You cannot do this from mobile yet. So on the desktop version of Command, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on my name in the upper right hand corner, and I'm going to click on Settings. Once I click on Settings, I want to click on Command Settings on the left hand side, and I want to click on Contact and then Contact Tag. From here, you can see all the tags that you have created, and in order to use a tag as a trigger, you want to create a tag that is specific to that group of people and not very generic. So if you want to start communicating with someone that you met at an open house, the open house smart plan would be the smart plan you would use, and you would use a trigger on that smart plan. But first you have to come up with a tag for the people that you meet for that to trigger. So for this instance, I'm going to use OH. And I'm going to click on Create Tag, and I'm going to do OH. And I'm going to do that as yellow because that means I'm using it as a trigger for me in my database. And so now I've created the OH Open House Smart Plan. Now, anyone I meet and I tag them with that later, hopefully this OH will trigger the smart plan, and I'm not hopeful, I know that it will. So now I'm going to go to my actual smart plan. So let's click on smart plan, and in the top search bar, I'm going to search for open house. So you can see here's my open house follow-up. I'm going to click on edit, and you can see I already have a trigger in here. I'm going to click edit and delete that. So now this is what yours should look like. It should say add trigger event. So I'm going to click on add trigger event. The category is going to be contact, and the event is going to be a tag. So a tag on my contact is going to trigger this smart plan to start. So the tag I want to use is OH, the one that I just added here. So you can see OH. And when I am done, I'm going to click on Choose Trigger. It says this will start your smart plan when a tag is added to a contact. Any contacts that already have this tag will not be added to the smart plan. If you would like to add them, use the Add to Smart Plan feature in Contacts or Smart Plan. So it's not going to take people that already have the tag. It's just going to do the ones that are from now moving forward to start them automatically. So now I'm going to click Confirm. And so now when I go to my contact, and let's just say, once you click confirm, you still have to click save in the upper right corner, and then you can leave. So now I'm going to go to my contact, and I am going to search for someone, and I'm going to click on edit, and then I'm going to go down to tags and put OH. You can see, I'm going to cancel that. First, I'm going to show you the only smart plan I have running right now is the monthly neighborhood nurture, and there's one smart plan. I'm going to click edit, go down, type in OH. That's the one that I used as a tag trigger, and then I'm going to click save. Once I do this, you can see that number changed to 2, and my open house smart plan has started automatically. You can see now too, if I move myself over here, that if I refresh the page, the open house Twilio smart plan should have started running. And there you have it. That's how you use a trigger on a smart plan from Command Desktop. Now, my favorite triggers are when I add people to my database as a sphere or sphere of influence. I add them to the birthday smart plan. A sphere or sphere of influence also gets added to the quarterly call plan when I add them to my database. So there's things like that that you can add to your database. I also like to, if you want to get into some really crazy advanced automation, I like to use an open house sign-in sheet that uses Zapier to zap my contact into my database, and then then the trigger starts the smart plan automatically. So I never have to add them manually to my database, the contact, and I never have to manually add a tag. It does that for me all through the power of Zapier. So if you want to know how to do that, hit me up. You can get an appointment with me and I can show you how to do that for sure. Also, next week, we're going to be going over how to add this tag to your contact, and it will start the smart plan for you as well. So stay tuned. I can't wait to get you hooked up with automation.